From the site that many call the loudest in the NFL, we are inside GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City.
Well, look like you were rushing him a lot too.
Matchup on tap between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Kansas City Chiefs.
Yeah.
Here's the kicker, Harrison Butker, ready to get this one started. And into a sea of red, we're underway in Kansas City. And the opening kickoff will not be returned, as that will be a touchback.
Yeah. Yeah.
It'll be Sanders to begin the drive.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
A good gain on first has him set up with second and just a couple of inches now from the 29. They'll go again with Sanders. Only a gain of a yard, but that's all they needed.
Second and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on third down and pick up the first down.
Yeah.
But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the first down. That's exactly what they did.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Hurts sets up to throw it. That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line.
His position, and he's listed as a tight end, but he certainly doesn't run like one, and that's what we're seeing more and more coming into the league. Those guys who can run, make plays after the catch, and gain that additional yardage.
And using that speed there to turn it into a pretty nice little gain. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 47. Hurts a handoff to Sanders. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. Nick Bolton there on the tackle.
That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They had everyone crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold him to just a yard.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Hurts. And it's incomplete.
Out of the backfield, they love what he can do in open space, and they believe that he creates mismatches they can exploit.
To gain here is the 37 on 3rd down. They go play action with Hurts. Wide open is Watkins. He's got him. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 29-yard line. And give him 17 yards that time as that'll move the chains.
Time to give some credit to the big fellows, the offensive line here, because you've got to have good protection on crossing routes because you've got to give your receiver time to work all the way across the field. That time, be able to scan the field, spot his receiver moving left to right, and make a good, accurate throw. Thank you, guys.
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. He fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, 2nd down.
They suspected it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on 1st down.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Here's Hurts to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Smith. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. An excellent pickup of 20 yards.
A lot of precision being shown. They've been crisp. Reward. They're going to be set up with an early 1st and goal.
1st and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. They'll run with Sanders. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Miles Sanders taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Eagles are on the board first here on the road in Kansas City. And that caps off what was really a balanced opening drive for them, Charles. They work in the rushing game and the aerial attack, and they end it with a touchdown.
Strong in so many ways, wasn't it, partner? Their ability to throw it and run it and accomplish their goal, they've got to like the way that they started this ball game.
Elliott good with a PAT, and that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. This one taken just inside the 10. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10, just shy of the 30.
Let's get off the field. 43's the mic. 43's the mic. Watch the slap. Watch the slap.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Chiefs first down.
That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at them and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was it?
Nothing fancy at all, challenging that defense. And on that go-around, the offense won the challenge. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Now they'll throw with Mahomes. Is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted. Picked up by Avonte Maddox. Before we came up to the booth, last thing he said as we were walking off the field, want to play mistake-free football. Well, that just went out the window there with a pick.
And do you remember what you said to me when we were walking up to the booth after he said that? You're like, oh, fatal last words. Every time we hear
Focusing too much on that guy.
things tend
Could
to
have been
fall
throwing it
apart
to
a
somebody
little
else.
bit, and that's what we saw there. Didn't get enough on that throw, and it turned into an interception.
Hurts throw taken in by Watkins here. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Good work after the catch. Gets him 15 and a first down.
Well, as a coach, you absolutely love seeing your offense find their rhythm early, and that's exactly what we've seen so far. They had a touchdown on their opening drive, and now they connect here for another nice gain for a first down. This offense is moving the ball well, exactly as he drew it up in practice.
They'll throw on first down with Hurts. Again, that's Watkins. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. As long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
They'll run with Sanders up the middle. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. Another run here with Sanders. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. 7 yards there and a first down.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Hurts throw here taken in as he's able to find Goddard. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 22-yard line. A really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks. They go back to the ground with Sanders. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down.
That play reminded me a lot of a former teammate of mine. We used to call him the trash man. His ability to sift through traffic and make plays was uncanny.
And that's exactly what you want from your Mike linebacker. Three yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. He'll get 5 out of the keeper, but now it's 3rd down.
Can we just take that run and turn it into a kind of a clip and save? Because that tells you everything you need to know about this drive. They've been moving the ball awfully well.
Play number 9 set to come here on the drive on 3rd and 2. Throwing is Hurts. Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. And that'll bring up fourth down on the big sack with a loss of 5.
Pressure can come from all over when you're plotting a defensive strategy. On that particular play, it just came from the outside.
He's probably doing Call of Duty.
So Hurts is off, and on comes Jake Elliott for the Eagle field goal. It's a 36-yard attempt. The kick by Elliott is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So another scoring drive there, Charles, and an early 2-score lead.
You'd like the 6 there, partner, but you'll take the 3, and I think they have to be happy about the way they've moved the ball in these first 2 drives. They have to feel good about their opportunities the rest of the game.
After the field goal, here's Elliott to kick it away. And a short kick taken at about the 16. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30.
We playing Warzone.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They find themselves down 10-0 early after the interception on their opening drive led to a field goal.
So now they've got to pick up the mantle a little bit. You mentioned the team's down 10. They've helped contribute to that. How are they going to get their team back into this ball game? Run the offense that you think is going to be effective and execute it at a high level.
A good pickup there, 21 yards.
And after that completion, you can understand why so many teams in the league are emphasizing speed on defense at every position. The tight ends have created so many tough matchups now. If you can't run with a tight end as a linebacker, this is going to be the result every time.
Mahomes now on first down. Open on the left side. This is Valdez-Scantling. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Working with 2nd and 5 now. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles. Because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game back to the ground. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down.
4th and inches.
We always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
They're going to run. It's McCannon. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. 10-0 our score. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Catch is made by Hardman.
Oh.
And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line.
Yeah.
A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Yeah.
Great mix of play calling so far. 3 runs, 3 passes. All 3 passes have been completions. First and goal.
I think on defense now, you have to almost take a chance. Rely on your scouting. Pick a play you think they would run here and just load up for it and see what happens.
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
57's the mic. Mark 57. Hey, I'm coming after you.
Mahomes now to throw.
Oh, what the fuck?
And they're going to get him.
The
They bring
glitch.
down a sack back at the
Again.
16-yard line.
What the fuck?
Josh Sweat rushing in and bringing him down to the ground.
Well, there's still time to rectify this situation because the silver lining, they took a sack on first and goal. But that close to the goal line, that still definitely hurts.
Taken down. So they'll get the yardage on the run and get 15 more for good measure.
Yeah, that wasn't too difficult to spot. You heard the sideline erupting. The flags came out almost immediately.
So now after the face mask penalty, here's first and goal. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he's going to bowl his way into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Isaiah Pacheco, a 5-yard touchdown run.
Yeah.
And the Chiefs are on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Harrison Butker is on for the extra point. And they're back within a field goal. It's 10-7 now.
Yeah. Every 10 seconds.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. From the 10. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
Yeah.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And leading 10-7, they may just want to get this to the locker room. On first and 10, it's Hurts. Over the middle, complete. That's Watkins. And he'll go down at the 26, following a gain of 6.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
From the 26, they'll line up on 2nd and 4. They'll look to throw here. Looking here for Smith downfield. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Juan Thornhill. And the Chiefs are going to take possession of the football.
Certainly feels like the classic second guess, but let's be honest about it. They had a chance going to halftime with the lead. Why did they take a chance with a throw there? I don't understand that.
Well, that's what I'm wondering, and now this defense has to try to protect that lead going into the locker room.
Come on. 42
So after the INT, here's Mahomes. Throw right side going to be caught by Hardman.
Oh.
For a Kansas City touchdown.
Wait.
Nicole Hardman.
What you say? No time left?
Final seconds of the first half. The Chiefs have taken the lead here in the
Yeah.
final stages of this first half. Butker now to add the extra point.
Yeah.
And that makes it 14-10. So time enough for a kickoff here. 5 seconds remaining in this first half. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. They'll throw now on the final play. Dancing to his left. He's going deep for Brown. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked off by L'Jarius Sneed. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon.
Yeah. Yeah, I got lucky.
Ready for the start of the third quarter. The Chiefs have the lead and set to receive the football.
Well, you know, what, I intercept the ball and I actually was able to run it down.
With a touchback.
Yeah. 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 Little bit. Oh,
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Hey, Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more.
Oh, a leap, and he will make
Oh.
the catch. And they're going to pass across
Oh, no.
midfield and inside the 45. The first play of the second half, a big success, over 30 yards.
Yeah.
So when's the best time to take the big shots downfield? When you think a defense least expects it, and I think the first play of the third
no.
quarter qualifies. They came right out firing. That's how you send a message to start the second half of a game.
And he's going to be stopped at about the 37. 41 yards rushing for him now to this point.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he gets it down to the 32. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
Single receiver. Hey, you're on an island over there. Single receiver. 87's getting the ball.
From the 30 on second down, Mahomes to the right side. It's Kelsey. And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
Yeah. Yeah.
Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes.
Oh,
This
crap.
is intercepted.
That was dumb.
Picked off by Hassan Reddick. He's at the 50. The 30. 20. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the third quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in, coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
On first down, Hurts. This is complete to Watkins on the slant. A gain of 8 there on the play, and that'll bring up a second down in just a couple. Back to throw. And Hurts is intercepted, his third of the game. Picked up by Nick Bolton. And the Chiefs are going to take possession here as they've got it at their own 4-yard line. Boy, Charles, that is now 3 interceptions in 3 consecutive drives. And you can see he's just got a look of disgust and bad body language, understandably, as he walks off the field.
And I think it comes from the fact that he's not sure what he sees down the field, Brandon. I don't know if he's seeing ghosts. I don't know if he just can't read defenses. I'm not sure what it is, but that's why he's frustrated. Think about the defense right now. Every time they run on the field, they've gone from hoping to intercept a pass to expecting to intercept passes. Their confidence at an all-time high right now.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
57 to Mike. 57 to Mike. You don't want nothing. You don't want nothing.
Working from the gun, Mahomes.
Oh,
Boy, dropped it.
damn.
They were looking for him in the middle third. He couldn't catch it. Now 3rd down.
Timing's crucial in any route thrown, but when you throw an out, so many things are going through the mind of the receiver. Catching the ball, timing it up with the quarterback. Are my feet going to get down inbounds? On that play, all those things going through his head might have caused him to drop it.
Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
I think it's safe to say that he's made some questionable decisions out there so far. Forced some throws into tight coverage. He's already been picked off in this game. 4th down now, but he was fortunate on that one, not to have another turnover on his ledger.
On is the punter Townsend as he gets this one away. That'll go as a punt of 32 yards. And the Eagles will have great starting field position here as they take over. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Running right, here's Sanders. Down at the 35, it'll be 2nd down.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
Let's go now. Pepper 60. Pepper 60. Pepper.
2nd down, back to Sanders. 4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave him with a 3rd and about 4 more for 1st.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
great starting field position on this drive, but now they face a 3rd and 4. On the draw, here's Sanders. And he's got some space here. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown.
That was a good run.
Miles Sanders with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Eagles have retaken a 3rd quarter lead. So they went to the ground game on 3rd, hoping to pick up the 1st. They also picked up a touchdown.
Offensive linemen so used in this situation to having to pass block. All right, you're looking at what it is. 3rd down. They don't care.
That's good run.
3rd and whatever. They figure they're going to throw the ball. And when you call a running play, I think you energize them. I think you juice them up, because I haven't met offensive linemen yet that likes to pass block more than they like to run block. And they opened up some nice holes there for him, and he took it to the house.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 42.
March 43. March 43. I got you, punk.
They'll set up to throw.
Ah, damn it. I knew it.
Fires again, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Avonte Maddox. And he is not quite going to make it all the way in. They'll mark him down right about the 1-yard line.
I didn't think you'd ever get there that quickly.
Dangerous throw to the outside.
Oh,
It sure was, Brandon. That's the risk you run on a throw like this. If it's intercepted, a lot of times this is a pick 6. So good hustle to get back and get him down. But, boy, that's a throw you've really got to be sure of if you're going to win the field.
Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out.
Oh!
And not much on the return there. He'll take it only up to the 9-yard line.
Well, give some credit to the defense. They forced the big play, knocked the ball free from him, but it's a cardinal sin by the quarterback. Know where you are on the field, and he just gave up at a minimum 3 points.
Instead of getting down, takes the contact. The turnover ensues. The Chiefs' offense about set to begin this drive.
Yeah.
They'll take over deep in their own end.
Oh, what the? Oh, damn it.
As they start 1st and 10.
That's not what I wanted to do.
It'll only be a loss of a couple, but the pressure gets home on 1st down.
That's his 2nd sack of the game, and the best defensive ends, they do their homework as much as offensive guys do. They know how to beat the offensive lineman across from them, what moves they need to do to set them up. This guy's been pretty good at it all game long.
Damn it, throw it. God damn it.
They got him again. Kaiser White, the former safety,
That guy wasn't throwing the fucking ball, man.
So, Brandon, we sat in with a lot of coaches, and when they talk about things they want to accomplish offensively, I'm not sure that sack and sack are on their play sheet.
After the sack, things get a little tougher here. 3rd and long for Mahomes and the Chiefs.
57's the mic. Watch 57. Hey, let's get off the field, D. Let's get off the field, D.
Back to throw now in his own end zone. Open man here. It's the tight end, Kelsey. And he's going to get this up to the 24-yard line.
Yeah.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
Just like that. 50 Cent. Mike.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. But Charles, they're trying to protect this lead late. Those are the types of mistakes they can afford to go without.
About the last thing you want to give them is help in completing a comeback, which is exactly what that penalty does.
So now factoring in the face mask, here's 1st and 10. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And across the midfield stripe into Eagle territory. Give the tackle to Hassan Reddick.
Consecutive positive runs for him on the last 2 snaps. He certainly appears to be trying to put the offense on his back and just move them down the field when his number is called. The way he's running it, I'd keep going back to him.
Open man completes it to Smith-Schuster. And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line. Well, certainly those are the types of mistakes they're trying to avoid as they attempt to protect this lead late in the game.
And let's face it, they're hoping that this one doesn't cost them in a significant way. Yeah, one guy committed a penalty, but now the entire defense has to pay the price and try and ride.
And he'll go down, brought down at the 20-yard line. That's sack courtesy of the effort of Hassan Reddick.
A truly all-around great effort against the pass today. First an interception. Now getting to the quarterback for the first time in this contest. I think offensively, they just forgot to prepare for him or simply overlooked him in getting ready for this one. Either way, a big mistake, and he's making them pay for it.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And nothing doing here as this time the run maybe gets him back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. Nothing there, no gain, and now they're looking at a 3rd and 15. They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL, and he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time, so make sure you get in shape.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Nah, god damn it.
Intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Hassan Reddick. And the Eagles will have the football as this is taken up past the 30.
So rare to see any quarterback toss back-to-back interceptions in the NFL, regardless of status or experience. Whether it's him personally or just the offensive game
It's like I feel like the guy's open and then all of a sudden the guy's there to catch it. Stick the fuck. Yeah.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Another important 4th quarter series coming up. That last INT helping to maintain their slim advantage. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Brandon, you know how many times we've done games, and at the start of the 4th quarter, we see both teams hold up the 4 fingers, 4th quarter is ours. Well, how about this drive? You saw the 4 fingers for 4-minute offense, and this offensive line has really hunkered down and established themselves.
Now, this is where they say, put the game on our shoulders, we'll lead the way, right?
No doubt about it, and let me tell you, if you're a running back, all you want to do is get behind those big fellas, have a little vision, and find some space.
And a solid way to do that on the first play of the drive there. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. 88 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with, and throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to, and it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46.
And good yardage there on first down, because sometimes all you need to do on the screen is get one key block. That might set your man free, and that was pretty good pursuit to the football defensively, or it could have gone for more.
Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on second down. They're going to look to throw. And once again, this is Sanders. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. They'll wind up losing 3 here on the play. And that'll bring us to a 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. They'll set up a throw. And this is caught. That's Watkins. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
Come on.
3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. They're not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Oh, no, he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Chiefs. They're going to take over right there at the 22-yard line.
I know when you're looking at the scoreboard clock, we're getting near the end of this game. But they were in what was really called 4-minute offense. And that's practice, meaning taking care of the football, taking time off the clock, not giving them a chance to come back.
Yeah, I hear you.
Line is, what did I say in the beginning? Taking care of the football. That didn't happen.
Didn't do it. A costly turnover. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. As this offense takes the field against CD, remember last drive they were moving the football, but then they threw that costly interception, so we'll see if they can right the ship here on this drive.
And doesn't that just sum up football? We see it all the time.
No, I guess not.
The defense goes from losing the battle to making a huge play and stealing the momentum. So you know they're riding high right now, and they're ready to challenge this offense and that quarterback one more time.
And we'll see if the offense is up for that challenge here as things start to get more interesting here in the second half. Mahomes to throw it. He's got Smith-Schuster, and he'll be corralled right around the 34. Mahomes finding Juju there for the Kansas City first. I tell you, it has not been his best day throwing the football. He really needs to piece something together here.
All will be forgiven if he leads them into the end zone.
Yeah.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Mahomes. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Marcus Epps in there to take him down, and the clock will roll. And it has been a rough afternoon for him trying to get rid of the football. See, that's now 5 sacks.
How'd you like to be the offensive coordinator, the offensive line coach trying to come up with an answer for this pass rush? What blocking assignments do you change? Can guys play a little bit better? And we're seeing the end result on the scoreboard. Long day.
He's got a man complete. And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with
I heard it.
seconds remaining in this 4th quarter.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play.
Yeah.
They picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
So the big play has him all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. Mahomes. And this one is incomplete.
Oh, did I not get it? Shit.
Certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle, so they're ready if a tackle happens.
Still 34 seconds left. Yeah.
Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10. Here's Mahomes. I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete. Well, we've talked about it, CD, but
Yeah.
it's repeating.
Out of
They are
bounds.
struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass.
Oh, damn it.
Because it wasn't intercepted. I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away. With that incompletion, reality is staring them right in the face. This entire game is down to the next snap.
And this kick is not gonna get there. It's short and no good. And instead of tying it up, they'll remain
missed
down
it.
by 3.
Yeah.
Pressure kick, and I thought he was going to hit it. I thought we were destined for overtime, but not the case.
Not at all, and they were already planning for the overtime you just mentioned, already saying, okay, what are we going to do if we get the ball? What happens on defense? Instead of that celebration and that little bit of euphoria, it turned into letdown city.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they've got this one in hand. No timeouts remaining defensively, so this one should just be one kneel and then handshakes. And that's caught inside the 35. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Was that supposed to be a curl route and then he improvised, or do you think it was designed like that?
I think it was designed because one thing quarterbacks can't stand is being crossed up on routes. They don't like too much improvisation. So most of the time when you see a play, it was drawn up that way, and that one was executed perfectly.
Yeah, and the defender bit on the curl. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. That one looks like he'll throw here. This is caught. It's Brown. And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line. And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Forced out to his left. Going right side here, and that's complete. And he takes it in for the score on the game's final play, so it doesn't affect the outcome, but a little whipped cream on top to their ending.
Or as our friends in Bayou country would say, that's a little lagniappe, a little extra on top.
Well, that second half, Charles, a little bit different from the first. Not only did we have the lead change after intermission, but they were able to pitch the shutout in the second half and get an impressive victory.
And what's the old expression?
Yeah.
That's not quite how I saw it playing out in my head. You know they didn't expect this
Yep.
at all. As you mentioned, went into the half with the lead. Losing the
Right.
game is one thing.
Yeah.
Getting shut out in the second half, that's a surprise.
Yeah. I guess
So
I'll play
that's a
Adam.
wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gunn. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com.